One pickup configuration I was missing out on amongst my guitars was a set of P90s. I have a lot of twin humbucking equipped guitars. In fact, enough that I decided to swap out the stock pickups on my 2008 PRS Mira Maple top, and I put in a set of these Lindy Fralin canceling P90 humbuckers. This made a lot of sense as I was looking at a few P90 equipped guitars, such as a Gibson Special or a Junior. Didn't nail that down quite yet, but that was a choice. Also, Yamaha's RevStar happens to have a P90 equipped guitar as well too. But I really didn't want to shell out a lot of money for a new guitar, even though some of those guitars aren't really that expensive in consideration. And the P90s on those guitars, though, that I was looking at, they're not hum canceling. So I probably would end up having to either deal with the hum or more than likely get a set of hum canceling P90s, which means more mods, which I'm really not against, but also means more money to be spent on a new guitar. All right, but first off, this video is not sponsored by Fralin Pickups. I paid for these with my own money, and I know the new thing is dismissing a YouTuber when they spend their own money on something. It's because generally I get the idea they don't want to look like they made a bad purchase when they're doing a video about something like that, and they're trying to justify a video for that. I'm not doing that because I've had these in my guitar for almost a year now, maybe a little bit over that, and I'm just getting around to doing this video on it. And I'll tell you, if I didn't like these pickups, they wouldn't still be in this guitar. Now here's the typical YouTuber plug. If you like this channel, please hit the subscribe button. The bell icon will let you know when I put up a new video. I've noticed like 97 to 98% of the viewers on this page aren't subscribers. Again, it's the whole algorithm running everything. And if you subscribe, you'll be sure not to miss out on any future videos, and you won't have to worry about the algorithm passing you by on any other videos I do. And if you like this video, click the thumbs up button. If you want to share it, there's a button for that as well. Anyways, back to these pickups. So these were a really great choice to put in this guitar at the time because there weren't really a lot of option for humbucking sized P90s that are hum canceling, and the price was somewhat reasonable. These are the stock winding that Fralin offers, and that cost about $300 or so for the set. I had Adam at AF Precision Setups install these for me, and we kept the stock 50s wiring and 500K pots that were already existing in this guitar. Thankfully, there were no mods needed to the guitar. They dropped in like any regular humbucking pickup, so that wasn't a big deal. Even though I did a track at the beginning of the video, I'll do a quick run through of the pickups in each position with a clean tone and a distorted tone, so you can just kind of hear it without any other tracks going. They're very nice. They're bright. They're chimey. They're all the things you really love about P90s, except there's no noise. And I have to say, I'm really pleased with what they brought to this guitar. I've played vintage style guitars in the P90s and I've liked the tone, but in some cases I didn't get along with the guitar enough to pull the trigger. And of course the hum, again, it's a sticking point. And I've played modern guitars with P90s and I found it really tough to kind of like break my wallet out and get a guitar that's very similar to what I already have, again, just with some P90s that actually still make noise. So these pickups have kind of created the best of all worlds in this sense. I have the playability of my PRS, but I got P90 sounds and no noise. And if I ever get bored with them, I can always put the stock pickups back in without any issues. And I found these pickups to work really great live with my cover band. I've used them. They do complement other instruments out there. If you have a guitar player with a humbucking pickup, this kind of has its own spot in the mix. It's always something I'm trying to make sure when you're playing live, especially with another guitar player, you want to be able to have your own little sonic territory. And two guitar players with humbuckers, sometimes that's can be a little difficult, especially if you use a lot of overdrive or maybe depending on how your live mix is. And in recording settings also, it adds another character, which is really great. I really like these. Like I said, they've got all the love that you would want in a set of classic P90s. They are bright. They are jangly. They have all the P90s are single coils. They have that quality. They're just bigger single coils, not just bigger in physical size, but they're bigger and more rounder sounding than maybe like a Strat pickup or a Tele pickup. But that's what these kind of bring to the flavor. They were made at around the same time, kind of really dialed in around the same time PAFs were, and they were kind of a complement to that in Gibson's product line. Same thing with these. These kind of are complement really nice sounding humbuckers. So if you've got something else going on, if you wanted to also, you could very easily just do one or the other. You could do a P90 in the neck and a humbucker in the bridge. So you can get them individually as well as a set. I went with the set just because I didn't need to have that mix or match happening, and I was fine with that. And I really love what they do bring to the table with this. So I would have to say, if you're in that zone for that classic P90 sound with no noise, and you want all those things, you're not going to be missing out on the stuff you want. You are going to be missing out on the hum, which is really great. And again, there have been a few companies also that have come out with some other hum canceling P90s since I got these. I think Seymour Duncan does a set. I can't comment on those, but I will say that this set, it brought a sound that I've been looking for in a guitar that I already love without any issues in any way. And I really like that when I'm modifying or changing an aspect of my instrument. So I don't like to really give up what I've got. I just kind of want to add more to it. So how about you guys? Do you guys, for you, the viewers, do you have a P90 equipped guitar? And what is it? I'd love to find out what you're playing with. How do you deal with the hum, the noise? Do you have a noise gate or a noise suppressor in your line? Let me know. I'd love to hear in the comment section below. So that'd be great. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Take care.